from the dark. We still have little knowledge of the Horde's activities in the region, but I'm hoping you can help change that. Lately, the woods have been crawling with Sylvanas' agents. The few we've taken out carried orders from our Dark Rangers, who are no doubt in command of our forces here. While you're on the hunt, keep an eye out for any scouting reports. They may help us pinpoint Sylvanas' objective in the area. How do I... Wait, is the other quest in here? Keeper... No. Okay, let's wander over... Ooh. Plenty just over here, apparently. No, wait. I have to head this way. Ooh. Gul'dan guard is taking on these guys. May as well help out. Nope. Nope. Didn't get one there, and the other guy got killed by the guard, so I won't get the credit for it. Apparently they have changed it so if your pet kills someone, you still get the credit for it. In the past that you didn't, and you couldn't get loot or anything. But if a guard does it, yeah, somehow I don't think they're considered my pet. How didn't they notice this? Forsaken battle plans. This map points out the strategic locations of Forsaken forces around Greywatch. A marker to the east indicates an apothecary camp where Dread Riders are being supplied from. If you were to take out this apothecary in charge of creating this plague, it could stem the invasion and prevent the Dread Riders from spreading the plague any further. I take it that the Gul'dans they found out this camp and they took it out. Oh no, not this again. That's kind of funny. I assume that's what happened. Otherwise, they're really oblivious. Ooh, there's a blight cache over here. And somehow the enemies took themselves out or something.
I can smell your fear.
What? Is the blight cache seems to be up above? Ah, that's it. It's the stuff that was on fire. It's because some other player already set them on fire. Yeah. Even though it's already burning, we must burn it again. I heard it double tapping, but I don't think this is quite what they mean. Alright. Let's hack our way through this. Yeah, do you really want people in charge, like Sylvanas in charge of the Horde when... I suppose maybe I shouldn't say, say like, oh, these guys reflect negatively on her. Certainly just doesn't reflect positively. Death to the living. And making plague. I don't see what, I think Zul'jin was saying that, he's a rare. Zul'jin was saying that the spirits have told him that it's fine for her to lead the Horde. They've given him clarity. I choose to believe it was not the spirits, but like him bleeding out from a massive wound or something. People go a little weird when they're half dead, So I figure maybe it's just a case of that. Probably not. The spirits could actually be advising him, but they seem to be making a terrible decision. I don't know what was going on there. Like there's green haze appearing on the screen. Guess maybe it's from the plague. I'll figure it out now in a moment. I'll wander into it. Thank you. Taking damage. Oh, okay. Nothing to write home about. Heya. See if we can get the scouting report off it. Nope, no scouting report at all. Anyway. There we go. That one's taken out, so now we just need to find a scouting report and take out Curse Heart. Here he is. Hit him. There we go. Stun him. Go down easier. Ooh, Royal Apothecary Society. Cool. Don't see many enemies with that as a title. It's a Forsaken faction, or part of the Forsaken. Probably explains why you don't see it much. Strange we don't have anything like this place. It's certainly not a cache, but it's where he was making his stuff. So you'd think we'll take it out kind of on principle more so than anything else. There's a chest over there. Okay, open this. Ooh. Weighty Brawl Totem. The quality of this tiny statue's rough stonework belies the otherwise rough nature of the drug bar. Do you know that how? Doesn't sell for much. The crude figurine, though, does give us a bit more artifact power. Somehow. Anyway. Let's wander around and find some more Forsaken to kill. Wonder what the rest of the Horde are up to. Like, I've only seen Forsaken here. I haven't seen any non-Forsaken units at all. Like, Horde-wise. And actually, same with the Alliance. I've only seen Worgen. Actually, maybe some of the people on the ship weren't Worgen. It's just Worgen can unlike Forsaken, Worgen can transform and seem human, you know? So maybe I did run into Worgen and didn't realize it, or maybe they were all human and I didn't know. But yeah, I haven't seen any Draenei as part of these forces. I've seen some like dwarves, I guess, but you know, basically I'm wondering. You know, part of me's thinking, are we just following around the people who are trying to start war between the Alliance and Horde, and everyone else is trying to make peace while we're busy trying to shank each other, or what? Scouting orders. Alright. We must act swiftly if we wish to yeah, I already read that. The deed is done. You've done a great service to the Worgen of Grey Watch, Palnai. What have you found? Excellent. The puzzle is finally coming together. We may not know why Sylvanas' forces are here, but I think we know where they are. To think the Forsaken were brash enough to throw blight in our own back garden. With the loss of their apothecary, their invasion force is left without teeth. You have done well, Palnai. We'll take this. Worgen King shoulder guards. Cool. Just having a look at this stuff, the gears changed a bit, so just wanted to have a look at the models, because for a moment I thought they were kind of matching up well enough. You know, like the design. So yeah. Anyway, we have her now. According to these reports, Sylvanas' forces are after something in Skold Ashir, a Val'sharah town not far from here. We must make our way there and track her down. I had previously dispatched Commander Lorna Crowley, an attachment of Gilneas Brigade, to scout the position, meet up with her there, and find out what Sylvanas is after. Meanwhile, I will muster the fleet to assault their outpost. We will have justice if I have to reduce their camp to rubble. Now it both ends up actually sending us to the same place. Well, it seems anyway. You know, the knocking on Valor's door and this seems to end up being the same place. Or near enough. Actually, yeah, it's probably going to end up being somewhere else, but... of course. If I head around this way, maybe I'll find a way up. I'll have to head over here. And yeah, actually no, it's not the same place, it's just nearby. I'll help out the dragon for a moment.
We see the stars once more.
Lay Weaver to me. You are of no interest to me. I come from an accomplished lineage of Sumar tailors. You, obviously, do not. Suramar tailors. Oh, aren't you a charming person? Ass. Anyway. Have to find the dragon. Okay. Let's take this guy down. So I was just inspecting over here, like, what are the things to interact with or whatever. Just to figure out the whole, where the dragon's a prison thing. But it's in prison a bit further down. Okay, just keep moving. Valscorn Zealot. That's a new one. What is this I see? A friendly face in a sea of foes? We had come to defend the halls of Valor. I was taken from the sky. I cannot break my bindings. Find the jailer who made this cell. Set me free, friend. Damn it, someone else just killed him. Dude, just waited just a moment. As much as I say like I'm burnt out on this and all that, I probably will still spend ages recording all this footage, recording this game and all that. So, don't worry that I won't be doing this series much. I still will. I feel like I have to, so I'll force myself. But, yeah. I probably just won't be enjoying it very much. It will depend. I may actually get into the groove and start enjoying it. We'll have to wait and see, though. There we go. I know the other guy's trying to kill me, but fuck him. Come on. No, that's why I'm losing holy power. Keep spending it before, you know, it's right there. I'm just used to this not costing holy power, so it's forced a habit to spend it. Okay, let's have a look at the binding. This fell circle is similar to the ones used in Skovald's attempts to enslave Thoringan dragons of Torrent's Peak. It appears too powerful to break by normal means. Use the Val'sharah to break his prison.
At last. It seems I owe you another life, friend.
He's a nice dragon. You still managed to surprise me, outsider. Your challenges are complete. You do still have challenges to face. The God King's forces are many, but in your weapon you possess the powers of Stormheim herself. Approach the gates, and these powers will lay low the enemies of this land. Now let us take the fight to the God King, and cleanse the gates of Valor of his fell taint. Skovald has profaned the gates of Valor with his demonic allies. Among his forces, his twisted mystics have conjured portals to ferry his fellow allies from their blighted worlds. If we wish to stem this tide, these portals must be destroyed. I will gather my allies. Take this horn and signal when you found a portal, and we'll strike from the skies. To lead his tainted forces, the God King has enlisted demons of great power to act as lieutenants. If we wish to end his assault, we'll need to take their leaders. These demons are much too powerful for most mortals to face. With the power of Stormheim at your disposal, they will prove no match for you. take them down, and shatter the spine of Scovold's offensive.
Fear not the storm.
That's not a nice looking liquid. Ooh, and here's oh, that's a nice little marker on the map. You can see it's a dungeon. Cool. Let's do this a bit first, then we'll go to help out Crowley and co. Drunk has had a few too many. Kill him. Call forth heroes of Helheim to Helheim. Alright. Calling forth heroes of Hell to help us out. Strange. To charge forward, inflicting physical damage to all enemies in a line 40 yards long. They set up their banners so goddamn quickly. They spend, less time setting up banners and more time, actually being good, competent at fighting. They might actually do something. Fell scoring cleavers? Huh. Those guys. Someday I'll go to Burning Crusade content and show you what those guys look like then. Because they look so much different. Hell, if you want to do this, go to Shatrat and go to the inn down in the lower city. Echo of the Titans, healing 5% of maximum life every 5 seconds. Damage done increased by 50%. Nice. I wonder if it's only while I'm in this area, or is it all over? Because if it's all over, I wouldn't mind going and doing the other quest right now. Make my life a bit easier. As you may notice, unlike other things, they don't say what level to what level these are, as you can do them whenever. Like, you can start in any zone and do them in any order, so they can't really say, any limits on it. I got a few on me. God damn, I'm getting tired. Let's get some allies. Well, that was an interesting look. Guardian Orbs. Inflicts holy damage to all enemies in the cone in front of the caster. That's interesting. Okay, Guardian Orbs it is. Ended up aggroing a ton of guys, so yeah. I guess the guys who went charging for quite a while. Okay, they're all marked. The player should be fine. Yeah. Actually, they got great health. God damn. I think part of it's to deal with buffs. Yeah, Whispers Insanity. What the? Don't know where he's gone. Call of the Storm. Nice. Morg. Okay. Let's get it over here and engage this guy. Yo. Right. And now Horn Helheim is cycle it back around to. Alright. Okay. And now the person ends up helping me out. Complete, kill off my guys. Which is nice. Didn't get much XP for them though. I know, it seems like you get very little XP from killing mobs than you normally would. I know maybe I'm being unfair, but I kind of expected more XP from them. Okay. Yeah, I have a feeling when we're going to take down the God King, we'll have to take them down via the dungeon set within the hall.